here we are. Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to show you the latest online time trial as we go across to sport mode, and this is to earn yourself 2 million credits. So go onto your online time trials, and from there we do have 3 to choose from. Now we've already looked at the Ferrari Interlagos. There's a few days left on that one, so if you haven't had a look, that one is on the channel already. We're going to concentrate on the brand new one at Fuji International Speedway in the RUF RGT 4.2. So you can select the garage if you've got the car, or you can rent the specified car, which is what we're going to do. Click on the green tick, click on the car itself, choose all your different colours that you want. So we're going to stick with the Grand Prix white. When you're ready, press OK, and away we go. So to earn yourself your 2 million credits, you'll need a lap time of 1 minute 44.298. To earn yourself 1 million credits, a lap time of 146.324, and to earn yourself 250,000, a lap time of 1 minute 51.387. And in terms of assists, we're running on no traction control, counter steer we have off, and ABS we ran on default for this challenge. So let's get into the lap itself as we approach the first braking zone. It's before the 150 board. We're looking, there's a little red box on the left hand side, and we're braking just before that comes out of shot. This is a very long braking zone. We're on sport soft tyres, so this car does suffer with brakes and also under acceleration. You can see we release the throttle and let the car rotate in, but if you look at the throttle there, we're going about 3/4 to full, trying to get those revs up, as this car does like to be revved out, and that's where you get the most speed from. This next left, we're looking at the 100 board on the right hand side. We're braking pretty much as we get level with that. We hit the brakes, put on to 4th gear. As you approach this corner, we let the go of the brakes. So be careful of this cone on the inside. If you hit that, your lap will be invalidated. Run as wide as you can without exceeding the track limits. And as you approach this AstroTurf on the right hand side, what you're doing for this corner, long right hand corner, is just releasing the throttle. You can see, if you look at the throttle and inputs, now you can approach that corner in different ways. So I use that as a marker to release the brakes and kind of chasing the car around this corner. We want to get the car over to the right hand side as quickly as possible. And again, we're looking at this little red box on the right hand side. When you get level with that, we're going to hit the brakes. We're going to come down to 2nd gear, and again, as we turn in, we want to release the brakes just as we get to the apex. Again, early on the accelerator, but remember to go about 3/4 power to start off with, and then you can go full. Don't go full straight away because the car will oversteer quite drastically. We approach the next one, we're looking at that Dunlop gantry above us. Again, we're braking just before we hit that, or just before that shadow on the floor. That's a nice little reference for you. We're down to 2nd gear for this really tight section. Again, release the brakes, take a lot of the curb on the inside, and all we're doing for this left-hander as you approach this one is just releasing the throttle, letting the car roll in nicely. Try and get as early as you can. Be careful that cone on the right. You touch that again, invalidation. Just where the grass ends on the left hand side, and we're braking just before there. As you can see, we brake a little bit too late for this corner, because you don't want to be applying a lot of brakes for this corner. You want to get as close to that cone on the right hand side as possible. So we're getting a little bit wide, which then delayed us getting the throttle on. And the edge of the curb, again, as use a reference to brake, just before we hit the edge of that curb, we're going to apply the brake. You can see it's only a little bit of brake. We're trailing his brakes in around about 20-30% if anything. Use all the track on the exit. You can get away with going on the red stuff there, not a problem at all. And for this one, a difficult one, the hardest corner on the track, I use this kind of red or orange barrier on the right hand side as a reference. As this comes out of shots, we're going to apply the brakes. And again, you're only looking around about 30, just went over 50% there, but you can trail that brake in. But this is such an important corner to get right. You've got to really be brave on the accelerator. Short shift up to 3rd might get you a better exit, but you need to get those revs high. But you can lose so much time on that last corner, so a really difficult section to get right. As we come across the line for a 1:42.049. And the time of recording, it did put us P27 in the world, but this is just a quick one this week. Not much time to give this one a go, as we are involved in a 24-hour Le Mans race the weekend. So hopefully this guide can help you reach those 2 million credits. So before we go any further, guys, if you do like this content and if it does help you, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, where we do a lot more of these, as well as earn your credits in single player campaign 2. Now we're going to show you the chase cam. And just to show you, in 3rd gear there, we can rev this car out a lot more, especially in 4th. You want to rev this car out to about 128. So So the 100 board on the right, brake, release the brakes, and you see that car rotates in nicely once you release those brakes. This right-hander, let's release the throttle. We do get a little bit of a drift on in that right-hander, which kind of puts us a little bit out of shape for this corner, so not the fastest way around there. A little red box on the right, apply the brake. Again, we can get a little bit tighter on the left-hand side there as well, just to get us a better exit. Going into this really difficult section now, so that first one, not too bad. Into this tight right, left, right chicane. We approach the Dunlop gantry and brake in just before we go underneath. In a second gear, take a lot of the curb on the inside and this left-hander to release the throttle. Careful not to hit that cone. Well, couldn't get much closer than that. Braking just before we get to the dirt, so we missed the apex in this corner. Did cost us a bit of time. On the left-hand side, brake before you get to the end of that curb. Let the car roll in nicely. Again, avoid all cones, but you can use track on the exit. This one, the hardest corner on the track. Have to brave in this corner, accelerate really early to give you the best chance to get this gold. So like I said before, this was a quick one for me. Didn't have much time to give this one a proper go, so I'll probably have another go later on in the week, but want to get this guide out for you guys to see if you can help me get these 2 million credits. For me, not the easiest time trial. I found this one a little bit difficult in the time that we had. Road cars for me, I always find them a bit more of a challenge. And definitely an art in driving these cars, an art that I'm yet to find or master. So fair play to the guys that knock out on these ridiculous times in these cars, especially in these sport soft tyres, worst tyres in the game. But for now guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoy the credits, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters.